best ball drafts you can go on. Put $10 on it. You're drafting with about 5,200 other people. And how it works is you'll go in, draft 6 players, and you're in a draft with 5 other people. So a 6-man league. It's for week 2 only. And the best teams out of the 5,200 end up winning money. So it's kind of like FanDuel and other and like your DraftKings. It's called Best Ball. You guys need to check it out. Can make you a little extra money if you know what you're doing. So this isn't about grabbing a player that's going to be good for the whole year. This is all about grabbing a player that is going to do good this week. All right. Looks like I'm the number 4 pick right now. So as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it comes back, or 6. Then it comes back to that same 6, and it comes back down. This is your draft board. Only 6 players get drafted, so it's only a 7-minute draft. Usually lasts about 7, 8 minutes, and then we out of here. I'm going to draft players that I think are going to do good this week, and I'm going to tell you why. Who I'm looking for, who I'm looking to stay away from. Looking to stay away from Saquon right now. I know everybody drafted him as their number 1 running back, but in the offense, the way that offense is looking right now, he's not going to be doing big things. He's going against Arizona defense, who did pretty good last week. Had a lot of sacks, a lot of tackles behind the line of scrimmage. And the way the Giants offense was looking last week and the way that Giants offensive line was looking, man, they made Dallas look like they were a college team going against a high school team. So it's on me first. I don't see Jamar Chase or I like Amon St. Brown on here. I don't think Jamar Chase is going to have a big week again, and it's just because of the inefficiency of the quarterback right now, because he's been in preseason too long, doing absolutely nothing, and it showed. So we're going to go ahead and get Amon St. Brown, who has a great matchup this week versus Seattle. He is the alpha male over there, and I believe that he's going to have a big game, over 100 yards receiving. Definitely looking at Bijan this week. He was, when I say beyond explosive, the eye test shows that he is the most explosive running back that we have in our NFL right now. Young legs, fresh. I mean, the moves he was making, the tackles he was breaking, it was pretty amazing, man. And I want that guy on my team. I mean, he could score a touchdown at any moment, and those are the type of guys that I'm looking for. So if I can get Bijan, that's who we going with. We're gonna queue him up. Somebody went Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, Patty's gonna have a big day. My other QB that I'm looking at for this week is going to be Trevor Lawrence, then Justin Herbert right behind him. Like both of those guys. So on hot soup right now, we're going to go ahead and grab Bijan. He's going to have an explosive game. I believe that he's going to get a lot more touches than he did last week. They were easing him in. I love Tony Pollard versus New York. We're going to queue him up. We're not queuing anything. He's gone. Jahmyr Gibbs, another guy I really like this week. I know they're rookies, but he's another guy with the eye test. It was just like he needs to get the ball more. And they're already talking in the camp about him getting the ball a lot more this week. And I just see that as prime real estate. Let's see here. They got Breece Hall ranked up there too this week. Breece Hall had it was an animal last week, man. Keenan Allen, I love. DK Metcalf, I love for this week. So we're gonna try to get one of those guys as well coming back. I want Trevor Lawrence, so I gotta see how I play this. The last best ball I just did, I wanted Trevor, and somebody came and got him from me. Looks like he just went too. So let me get my quarterback that I wanted, number 1, which was Herbert against Tennessee. Tennessee has a great run defense, terrible pass defense, and everybody's healthy over there in San Diego. Damn, did I just say San Diego? I meant LA. Those Chargers used to be San Diego. How dare I? Coming back, probably go DK before I wear Jahmyr. just because I already got St. Brown. I don't really like drafting two players from one team. Just not a lot of potential for both of them to blow up like that. And when you're doing best balls like this, you want players to blow up. If you got every one of your players blow up, then you can win money. So we go DK Metcalf if this guy doesn't go. If he doesn't get him right here, DK is going to have a big game versus Seattle this week. I mean, big game versus Detroit this week. DK is there. We're taking him. All right, so now we need to come back, get our running back. Austin Eckler is banged up, but doesn't mean he's not going to play. Looks like he missed practice. We're not going to take a chance on a guy that's hurt, though, if that makes sense. I'd rather get somebody that's going to give me points. Man, I'm really, 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 really torn right here, man. I want to get Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm gonna have to. If Jahmyr Gibbs is out here still, when it comes back, he's going on my roster, whether I got two guys or not. I want Darren Waller over Kittle all day long, or Evan Ingram. Hopefully, I can get one of those guys. I'm not gonna mess with Andrews coming off an injury. I really don't like getting guys that's coming off injury. They tend to just still be healing. And they try to press their way back into the game and might not get as many snaps. I'd rather have somebody out there healthy. It's going to be getting the rock. I know Darren Waller is going to be getting the rock because they don't have nobody else to pass to. So I'm big on Waller this year. He was looking good. Just Danny Dimes couldn't get him the rock, man. It was sad. It was sad how that Dallas defense had Saquon Barkley making 2-3 juke moves before the line of scrimmage. Yeah, it was bad. Jahmyr Gibbs is not still out there. Wow. Definitely. He snatched me. See him snatch me? So we'll go Waller. And then we'll come back and get our running back on the way back. Breece Hall. It's versus Dallas. I can't do it. As much as I love Breece right now, I can't touch him, man. Rather not. Oh, my God. James Cook. I'm taking James Cook all day versus Las Vegas. I don't know if you guys watched football this last Sunday. That guy was explosive. Got 6 targets out the backfield, 4 receptions. I think he had 16 touches. Almost, I want to say about 80, 90 yards, man. James Cook could be that guy. And I believe they're going to be feeding him the ball more. So, and they're playing Las Vegas. Las Vegas is not the best against the running back. They're bottom tier, bottom half of the NFL versus the RB. So we're going to go James Cook. He's not getting them. You better not get him. Don't get him. Evan Ingram. All right, so our team's full. Just going to show you guys the lineup here so you can check out the other teams. Check out my team. We'll go through the draft grade real quick. I can go through a draft grade myself. We got a Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce. That could be big. Keenan Allen, Josh Jacobs, Zay Flowers, and Zay Jones. I don't like the two. He only went one running back. I don't like the 2 receiver set he got at all. Zay Jones is a flyer. That could go bad. Let's see here. Jamar Chase, Josh Allen. Jamar Chase not going to be getting that rock like everybody think he is this week again. You got to give those guys to week 4, week 3, week 4. Josh Allen played like boo-boo. Derrick Henry, y'all know I'm down on Derrick. CeeDee Lamb, I love. Gabe Davis, hit or miss. Evan Ingram. Then we come back. We got Amon St. Brown, Bijan. This is my team. Justin, Herbert, DK Metcalf, Darren. Man, my team is set up for success. That's the best team on here right now that I've read off. Saquon Barkley's not doing nothing. Calvin Ridley, yeah, we love him. Trevor Lawrence combo, I like it. Deebo Samuel, I like it. Jahmyr, I like it. Zach Ertz, that was his reach, but Zach Ertz could have a big game, so I like how he was thinking. You got Stephon Diggs, Tony Pollard, Brandon Ayuk, Austin Eckler. If Austin Eckler doesn't play, he's done, or his draft is done. He got Joe Burrow. He's done. I don't see that team doing anything. Christian McCaffrey, Devontae Adams, Travis Etienne, Mark Andrews, T. Higgins. The T. Higgins, I don't know, man. Devontae's a little banged up. Who's he about to pick? He got to get a QB. Let's see what QB gets. That team's decent. I like my team the best, just matchup wise, but we'll see. We're gonna do one more best ball. Show you guys how to do this. We go to drafts. We'll go over here to Battle Royale, $10 league. As you can see, it's going to be current entries are 56,000 entries. I apologize. There was 5,600 entries is what I saw, but that was current entries. It was already at 9,000. That was like 30 minutes ago. So you guys can see how fast these fill up. Draft rounds are 6, draft size is 6, 30 seconds to pick, 17% full. You can enter 150 teams yourself if you want to. We're in the end of the battle royale this week. Already waiting on 2 people, so there's 4 already in the room. Once the other 2 get in, it'll show you where your draft at. Oh man, it's gonna be a good game tonight. Oh, we got Philly versus Minnesota. Gainwell's out. Looks like DeAndre Swift's going to get a chance to prove himself because that's what he has to do right now if he wants to get that starting position back. If he can have a better game than Gainwell had in week 1, he can solidify himself as a number 1 back and maybe get more work. I know all those Swift owners out there are sick, but what was funny was I picked DeAndre Swift up in 2 leagues because people dropped him. Yeah, man, it's another league I'm trying to get it. Well, the waiver goes through tomorrow. There's 2 other leagues I'm trying to get him in. There's people just dropped him. Like, oh man, you got 3 touches, we're done with you. Man, y'all never play fantasy. I see those people who dropped him that do not play fantasy. They don't. They can't because you can't let 1 week deter you from a draft pick that can end up winning you a league. DeAndre Swift is a hell of a running back, explosive. He has talent. Why y'all think they paid him to come over there? Listen, whoever dropped that man, y'all need to go swim with the fish. Yeah. Y'all want the soup? Huh? Y'all want the ingredients to the soup? I'm trying to give y'all this game, man. I need y'all to pick up this game. All right, I'm number 4. Looks like draft's going to start in 16 seconds. Trying to get y'all the game here. You got to pick up on this mess. All right, number 4. Coming off the board, we want to go with Calvin Ridley. All right, trying to get Calvin. Hopefully I can get him. But somebody might go get him first. Running backs, we love Bijan this week. Love Tony Pollard this week. Love Jahmyr Gibbs this week. Travis Etienne, I really don't like, but he could have a good game versus KC. I mean, Trevor Lawrence going to have to throw that pill. Patty Mahomes, Justin Herbert, Trevor Lawrence. So Jamar Chase went, McCaffrey went. This is almost like they're looking at it as a regular draft. I don't look at it as a regular draft. There's no way I would have got Jamar Chase number 2 right now for this week going up against the Baltimore defense. No way. We're going to go Bijan, or are we going Amon Ra? Going Bijan. Question on the screen. Allen Robinson or Calvin Austin? Calvin Ridley. I don't know who Calvin Austin is. But Allen Robinson is a decent pick for this week just because he's the number 2 over there right now since Johnson is out. I'm not sure who Calvin Austin is. If you're talking about Calvin Ridley, man, Calvin Ridley all day long. That shouldn't even be a question. Not disrespecting you or nothing, but Calvin Ridley is a monster. All right, it's on me. We're going to go Tony Pollard. He's going to have a big game again. Now we need to get receivers, which we can go. You can draft 3 running backs on this, but I like to keep it even. Receivers that I think are going to get off this week, like I said, Keenan Allen, DK Metcalf is going to have DK Metcalf is going for 102 touchdowns. Y'all heard it from Hot Soup. 1 touchdown at least. He's the red zone target over there. He's the deep man. Take the top off the defense man over there. Tyler Lockett has lost a step. DK Metcalf's getting stronger. And he has a good continuity with his quarterback. Let's see here. CeeDee Lamb is a touchdown waiting to happen. I just can't trust that with Tony Pollard and CeeDee Lamb at the same time. But if you were going to start a receiver and a running back from the same team, that would be one of the combos that I would be okay with, which would be Tony Pollard, CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb is number 1 over there. Oh, you know what? Brandon Cooks is hurt. Oh, that's right. Brandon Cooks is hurt. There is no Brandon Cooks. I might go CeeDee Lamb right now. And the reason doing that is because CeeDee Lamb's going to get all the targets through the air. But I can't go CeeDee Lamb when he's not on the board. They got him. Smart man. Brandon Ayuk still out there? Man, Brandon Ayuk was target monster over there in San Fran. Boy, did he have a good game. He could have a good game against LA too. It's an interesting pick. Or do I go and get my quarterback now in Herbert or Lawrence? Nah, man, we got to get a receiver. We won't. Brandon Ayuk, man. We're going to go Brandon. I'm going to switch it up. I don't want the same team I just drafted because that showed what I was about to get. DK Metcalf came back to me, hopefully. But that's definitely who I'm going with. They get me every time. I'm not taking a chance on Austin Eckler, obviously, situation right now. We're on the 21st pick. I need a receiver. I can get somebody else deeper. Let's go ahead and get Justin Herbert now. Justin Herbert versus that Tennessee defense is going to be a beautiful thing. A beautiful thing. I like D-Hop, man. I like D-Hop versus them Chargers just because of his targets. I think that man had 13 targets last week. So Tannehill is looking his way. He's the dominant receiver over there. He could definitely get a tud this week. So I like him. I would go with Deebo Samuel as well. But I already have Ayuk, so I don't want to get 2 receivers from the same team again. Michael Pittman, that kind of looked like that was kind of a lucky touchdown. I don't know about Mike. I think we're going to stay off Mike. We could also go deep and get a sleeper. Man, you brought DJ Moore to Chicago to give him the ball 3 times. I see Chicago trying to get DJ Moore the ball a lot more this week. We'll queue him up. Maybe go to him late. What we got left? 2 picks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we got 2 picks left. All right, so we're probably going to go DJ Moore just because there's not going to be a lot of people getting him. And if he blows up, that means my team blows up. And this is, once again, just 1 week of football. Week 2 slate only. So we're not drafting for a whole season right now. We're drafting for 1 slate. But I can go 3 running backs. So getting Jahmyr Gibbs right now, to me, is more value. than it would be a D Hop or a DJ Moore. So I'm going to go with Jameer if I can, coming back on this next pick. And then we'll go grab our tight end. Yes, we are. Draft them. Oh, okay. So I do have to get 2 receivers. All right. So Debo, T. Higgins. Well, we'll go DeAndre Hopkins like we said we were going to. DeAndre Hopkins, target monster. I want somebody who's going to be getting the pill. DeAndre is going to be getting that pill. Out of these tight ends, I see Cole Kmet having a big game versus Tampa. I like that guy, Zach Ertz, earlier. Kyle Pitts has got to do something, man. We're going to go Kyle. Oh, I want to stay away from that quarterback Ritter. Kyle, man, why you got to be in that situation, bro? Got to get us a sleeper. Cole Kmet. Let's go Bears. This will be our sleeper for the week. At tight end, Cole Kmet. Let's go. All right, man, I got to cut it short. Got some things I got to do, man. Appreciate everybody chiming in to Hot Soup Fantasy Football. Just went through some best ball drafts. Only takes 7 to 8 minutes. You guys can see how it works. Maybe get on the platform, make yourself a little money yourself. Go check out our fantasy starts for week 2 and our fantasy sits. And then come check us out next week for I Told You So. It's me basically breaking down, hey, the 5 guys I told you to start, hey, I told you so. Or the 5 guys I told you to sit, hey, I told you so. Go like us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. You go subscribe on YouTube, like, and then stay checking us out, man, for all the hottest takes on what's going on in fantasy football. I'll see y'all soon.